Welcome back, y'all. We got another round of the cartoon or Clash of the Cartoons coming for you. This one we got round one of modern cartoons. We had to do a little bit of revamping on it just because honestly we didn't know a whole bunch of them, and then we kind of just did honorable mentions. Then our boy Grizz over here went through and did a little bit of extra research and
I updated
kind of fixed it. Yeah,
much to the liking of my ability.
so
We don't watch these cartoons, I'll be honest with you. I mean, there are some on here that are definitely classics, but
and
past the
honestly,
cartoon
in our
prime at this
minds,
point.
I think we already know what the final two is gonna be. So like,
We're just doing the semantics for y'all people. Our first matchup will be the number 1 seed versus the 16th seed. It'll be a regular show with the number 1 Avatar Legends of Korra with the 6th changing here. We had to fill in some brackets. This is earlier than the 2010s. I'm sorry. That being said, regular show, I mean, I
Regular
personally
show.
would have put that.
oh,
I would have put that number 2.
I thought so too.
However,
Either one, but
I ain't
like,
gonna be mad at the seating on.
I feel like that one's kind of a coin toss. Like that's one of the ones where like it'll go hit for hit.
I agree with that. I could agree with that.
That'll actually be
Like,
either way they're gonna meet.
that being said, I mean, Avatar could have been any other seating aside from 1 or 2, and it's not going to be regular show.
I've never actually watched. I've watched the original Avatar, of course, on Nickelodeon.
Legends of Korra is. I'm not
Never
gonna lie.
watched Legends of
Good. It's good. Not better than the original. Give that to regular show.
I'm uneducated, but regular shows.
By far, Muscle Man. Come on, dude. We could just go on for
Fox.
days. Five Ghost. I watched some dude do a perfect voice. Like he was like going for a pickle as Muscle Man and got his hand stuck in the pickle jar. And the way he did this scream, it was fucking hilarious. It had me dying. That being said, regular show takes that seed by
Regular
far.
show takes it. We got
To
our
move
first
on
one.
to our next matchup with the 8th and 9th seed, we've got We Bear Bears at the 8th seed going against 9th seed Gravity Falls. Now, I'll be honest with you, I think Steven has very little to maybe none of Gravity Falls, and maybe just a little bit of We Bear Bears.
Yeah, and I really haven't watched a lot of We Bear.
I'm going to argue for Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls was the coolest, conspiracy-esque, cool kind of mystery style.
You know what?
Great show.
I'll give it the pass, and I'll do
Great.
my research.
Great show.
It's
We Bear
truthfully-
Bears.
It's
I mean, it was cool, but like...
and like they had to do the spinoff of We Baby Bears, and the We Bear Bears only. I don't either, and
I
it's
don't
kind of
like
like,
that.
how do they find their
I
cave?
think like Looney Tunes and like the Animaniacs should be the spin-offs off of their characters because
Facts.
nobody, We
Facts.
Baby
Like, you
Bears
just can't
give
do a
fuck about
season
that
and
bullshit.
be like, oh yeah, cool. Now we know where they came from.
I mean, I think we give that to Gravity Falls on that one.
So too,
Maybe the
we'll
ninth
give it
seed.
to them.
We'll get the first upset here.
We'll give it
Sorry,
to 'em.
there's gonna be a lot of cartoons. They're not gonna get the best arguments here, but it's because we would have to literally spend days watching the show. Just
If it's not that memorable and I haven't seen clips of it or know anything about
see,
it,
it's hard.
it can't be that great. And if so, chastise me. Tell me that I'm wrong.
The 5th seed Steven Universe taking on the 12th seed Teen Titans Go. Now it could be low, but I got a little bit of bias in my mouth because I think the original Teen Titans was so much better than the Teen Titans Go.
Teen Titans Go is so good.
I'll give it. I'm not gonna say it's so good. It might be better than,
I
than
sat
Steven
there
Universe.
and watched it. I think they just took it and made it really fucking cheesy.
Well,
Truthfully.
of course, and they leaned into that cheesiness.
But I think it's cool because a lot of it is actually like I've seen the background on that, and like the voice actors are pretty much just free balling. Like the one where they literally did nothing but say like pizza or taco or whatever the fuck it was. That was literally them just making up shit.
yeah, but like that goes to the point of like they had to make shit up. Like they were just on the fly. If those voice actors weren't fucking so improv heavy or funny their own, the show wouldn't have gone anywhere. But
Which is true, but like
but
it's
Steven
still.
Universe had like an overlapping storyline. It had like a
But
great.
how long did you actually
premise.
stay around for that?
I don't think I
Period.
watched it when it came out. I definitely didn't watch it when it came out.
Then I watched it. Like I remember watching it when it first came out, and I remember watching it when it was on like Netflix and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's when I think I watched it.
But
It was on streaming services. When I caught
never
it.
finished it. I don't know how it ends.
So what are we gonna say? Teen Titans Go on that? Because if that's the
I
case,
mean,
then I'll tip my
personally,
hat to you on that
I'd
one.
rather sit down and watch Teen Titans Go than an episode of Steven Universe. Like Steven Universe really relies on him being stupid.
I'd rather not watch it either. But if for that matter, I'll give you on Teen Titans
Teen
Go. on that
Titans
one.
Go. Okay.
We got another upset, guys.
Another
The 12th
one.
seed knocks
Let's
off
go.
the 5th seed. And in the next matchup, we got the 4th seed Clarence versus the 13th seed Sanjay and Craig. And Sanjay and Craig came out. Now that's a good one. It's
a rough
very
one.
clever one. I know that you have a personal affinity for Sanjay and Craig as well, but
I think Clarence is
one
hilarious.
of your favorites, no?
I think that's still where I got. I don't remember what was I always doing. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that shit. I used to do that shit all the
That's what
time.
it
That was
was.
literally just from Clarence. Like that. They did what fucking what were we just talking about?
Teen Titans Go or Steven Universe?
Steven Universe. Like it was
With
just
the overlapping
dumbing
storyline?
it down and like made that stupid really, really fucking funny.
I will give you that. But then how long does Clarence last around now? We're going to have to cut out a little Google. I was going to say, what are we going to say is like a appropriate amount for you to get a taste of like the show itself? 3 seasons was Clarence.
It depends though. Like
No,
how many.
so you said, oh yeah, and I think you're thinking of fucking Chowder or not Chowder.
Oh, I swear it's Clarence because I figured
that's
it out.
Clarence.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Was it from that?
yeah.
Yeah, and I do remember. Okay, so I will take that back. I do remember watching a little bit of this when it came out.
Blockhead, and then they had the little
And they
Dirt
were-
Devil kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that little kid was a fucking hoodlum.
So I'm gonna say, yeah, I will say Clarence was actually it was a funny.
I
show.
think Clarence was
Now that
fucking
I'm looking at
hilarious.
it, I do remember it. It's all flooding back to me. Yeah. So we're gonna say Clarence beats Sanjay and Craig.
I think
Sorry,
Sanjay and Craig. I
fans.
love Sanjay and Craig.
Sorry,
it's a
Sanjay
good
and Craig
cartoon.
fans. We didn't really
But
argue the case on that too
I
well.
like Clarence.
Clarence for a reason. So passing that one, we got the 6 seed Looney Tunes show
Okay.
versus the 11 seed Craig of the Creek. Now, Craig of the Creek, what I've seen, it's not a show that I've sat down and watched consistently. When I've seen it on like, passing and shit like that, it's a good show. I have not watched any Looney Tunes.
I'm not
I don't
gonna
know
lie.
what the Looney Tunes show is.
So the Looney Tunes show was kind of like a revamping to where they
Modernized it.
yeah, and then they would just do like
It's hard
it
for
only
me.
lasted like a season. I want to say.
I was going to say it's hard for me to say the original Looney Tunes still stacks up so well. Why would you want to?
Like seriously,
With
and
worse
just
graphics
modernize
almost.
it, and that's kind of what they were trying to do. Like make it like, oh, they have the cell phones. Porky Pig works a job.
See,
like
and
it's like showing their actual lives, and it was like, eh.
Craig of
and-
the Creek. I mean, you had
Dude,
cool episodes with these
this is the
motherfuckers.
thing. I came home every single day from work, and I put cartoons on for my dogs. My dogs love cartoons, so
They watch
it's either
TV.
Nickelodeon,
Fuckers.
it's PBS Kids, it's
Put on
it's
Bluey for 'em.
something. But see, is it gonna keep playing?
Well, they're 7-minute episodes, so you're definitely gonna go
Yeah.
through the whole ass show
fucking
in
an
your
hour.
work day. So
Yeah. So like I just put on like PBS Kids lately, but I used to have Nickelodeon on all the time, right? And I would come home and Craig of the Creek would be on. And you know how many
Not a
I
bad
probably
show.
have seen every single episode of Craig of the Creek.
it's not.
And
a
I'm not gonna.
bad-
It has me addicted. Like I love it. The
See,
green poncho, the
like-
fucking like they have so many depths of characters, and then it kind of just reminds me. It's like nostalgic. It's like you remember going out and just playing by the creek, or like
Yeah,
going out and playing in the
exactly.
woods and
Well,
having
it
actual fun time after.
reminds me of like like exactly
Like
like you're a little
playtime.
kid and you're just out there fucking about
Instead of
trying
just
to do
sitting
stupid.
inside doing whatever, like they actually go out, like, and that's how we grew up. Like we were just, and I think it's just nostalgia factor. But like,
But that's
it
strong
is a
enough
good story too. Like JP's fucking hilarious.
That's strong enough to beat it, the Looney Tunes show because that's what they went for was nostalgia
Yeah, and it
to
didn't
modernize
hit.
it, and
But
you
I
can
think-
still watch the old school.
And it's
Way better.
It's fantastic. Like that'll be on repeat for life.
That's astoundingly looks like Craig of the Creek upsets Looney Tunes. The 11th seed. We've got a lot of upsets to this bracket,
We really
guys.
do. I
But
kind of
again,
like it. I like it a lot.
Seating might not have been the best. It's modern. We're old. That's a lot to ask someone to watch cartoons for.
I mean,
A lot.
I still watch cartoons.
But I
daily.
watch my cartoons. I don't watch the old cartoons.
Facts, and I'm not gonna go
Know what I
in
mean?
and like,
Exactly.
oh yeah, this is a new
Because I'm a
cartoon for
grown ass
kids.
man and will watch anime till the day I fucking die, and which is you could call it a fucking cartoon if you want to be an asshole,
It's a cartoon.
but nonetheless,
Just a grown-up cartoon.
we got the 3 seed Gumball. God, Gumball
Well, it's fantastic.
versus the 14th seed OKKO, which is
I don't know what that is,
so
so
I
I'm
will.
immediately going
I will
Gumball. I'll let
argue
you argue it.
OKKO. I don't even know if I really want to even argue it because it's just semantics.
And
As
honestly,
we can know.
this is the thing. I think Gumball might upset the 1 or 2 seed.
Okay, KO, Let's Be Heroes was only out for 3 seasons. However, it did have him whooping ass every season, and his name was KO.
His name was Gumball.
No, I'm talking about OKKO.
I know, but his name was Gumball, dude.
Would you rather be named Gumball or Knockout? What the
Gumball.
fuck do you get? I'm going KO.
Because if I hear KO, I'm either, hey, he knocks people or he gets knocked out easily.
He'll show you. He'll show you. I mean, so like all my arguments I'm gonna save for Gumball for the next round because I
love
don't
Gumball.
see Gumball. You say you see it as an upset. I don't think it's gonna knock off the two powerhouses that we got.
It could.
1 and 2. It's up there. It's 3 seed for a fucking reason. So I'm sorry, OKKO. I'm sorry, KO. I tried to argue. Let's be heroes. Again, it's our demographic, brother. We're old. And that shit.
Gumball.
It's Gumball. It's fucking Gumball, Darwin. It's the whole gang, bro. I don't want to waste any
more time on OKKO. It's Gumball.
Gumball. I feel so bad for this bracket or this matchup because it got the 7th seed Loud House, never seen, versus the 10th seed Over the Garden Wall, which, shocker, also haven't seen. So I don't necessarily.
I know the premise of Loud House. I've seen like 2 episodes.
Okay, off of those 2 episodes.
How are they so high ranked when we've not seen either?
I mean, they're the 7th and the 10th seed.
Yeah, but our 7 other ones ranked below.
Well, look, I might have used the
I think it was
help
critically
of
acclaimed. That's true.
I was going to use the help of the critics and the awards for some of these rankings.
Loud House is pretty much a kid that has like 12 sisters, 1 boy. He just lives in that house.
That sounds miserable.
Yeah, but it's you know.
I lived in a house full of 3 girls, and that was enough for me as is.
Imagine having 12 or like 9. I don't know how many he has, but he has a lot of sisters. Over the Garden Wall
had Elijah Woods in it. No, it had fucking Bilbo Baggins.
What were they doing though? And then it was just him and the little
little
kid.
gnome. No,
I think so. And he had like the little one with him.
I'll go over the Garden Wall. You think Loud House is enough just to?
No, I'll go Over the Garden Wall. And this is the thing: we have to do our research. We have to watch Over the Garden Wall at least a little bit. We like the upsets on this. I don't know. We're just going upset heavy.
Yeah, we're upset heavy.
If you're a higher seed, you're gonna win. Except for a couple.
Speaking of higher seeds, we've got the number 2 seed. God, I'm so sad that the 15th seed
very arguably could have been the number 1.
I personally would have put it number 1. Adventure Time. I know you guys are probably wondering where the fuck was Adventure Time. It's number 2
now.
Yeah, which is crazy. You got both Jake and Finn, but you don't have Mordecai.
I want Mordecai and Rigby and Muscle Man and Skips. Like I couldn't figure out which one I wanted to draw. With Finn and Jake, I knew for sure I'm drawing Finn and Jake. You know.
What's their boss's name? Why am I spacing their
Benson?
Thank you. I was gonna draw Benson. I don't know why I was spacing Benson.
We got Adventure Time going against
the 15th seed Ben 10 Ultimate Alien. Now, if y'all watched the 2000s, I'm a big Ben 10 fan. I did love Ultimate Alien. Let's give a shout out to all them cool Ultimate Aliens that Ben got. We didn't think Humongosaur and people like that would get cooler, but they did get cooler. But that being said, it's Adventure fucking Time, bro. Adventure Time. If we do an early predictions, Adventure Times takes it.
Yeah. How many times do we just go around roaming out in like a Bidleman in the nature center? Hey, you want to go Adventure Timing?
Dude,
yeah.
All freshman year, I feel like was Adventure Time. I'll be honest with you.
It was a great time. Adventure Time, I think, is one of those cartoons that'll go down for.
It released 2 episodes because they're short episodes, right? And then it did 2 episodes, and like episode 3 is a fucking Ice King episode where he gets punched in the beard.
You punched me in the beard.
He goes, "Oh, my beard," and I don't know why that shit is still to this day one of the funnier things I've seen in that fucking show.
If you get punched in the beard and it hurts,
a beard.
They have so many characters. I want to kind of draw Ice King too.
I want to draw fucking what's his name, Gunther.
Gunther's a good one too.
That's an easy little.
We're gonna have so many fucking cartoons on the.
Yeah.
So you gave the props to Ben 10, but it's Adventure Time.
It's Adventure Time by far, guys. Don't be mistaken.
Don't second doubt it.
Don't be confused if you see Adventure Time all the way in the fucking finals, because I do not see Adventure Time losing.
I have to finish that.
Never finished Adventure.
I didn't want to cry.
I finished that show like 4.
I didn't want to cry.
That is a background noise. Well, regular show is the same fucking way.
I know. Pops dies. I haven't finished that either.
Pops.
I didn't want to. I haven't watched the last episodes of either one because I didn't want it to end.
They have built a whole ass statue for Pops in the fucking park and everything. It's like real touching, real cute. We getting off track because regular show is
both of those are just fucking fantastic.
Yeah, even Gumball, man, like.
Gumball's fantastic
the high
too.
Seeds that we have on here are fucking high seeds for a reason. Like, we watched all of them.
We talked a lot of shit about modern cartoons, but I'll be 100% honest. They actually came to represent. Like modern cartoons might pull the whole. They might cut down the nets.
I'm a
See, and
SpongeBob.
that's the thing. When it comes down to regular show and Adventure Time, if it comes down to that, I feel like I'll be able to go punch for punch with you on regular show. And I love Adventure Time too, but like that is gonna be a debate. We're gonna have to leave that one up. Like once we get to the final 2 of each round, we're gonna go ahead and present our arguments. And then we're going to leave it up to you guys. So we need you guys to start flooding in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell. Make sure you tell your mama, your dad, your fucking sisters, cousins, aunties, all them hoes. Get us popping. Help us out with this.
Oh, give us some love, and we'll continue
Please.
to flood your streets with some fucking
us.
content, man.
Yeah. Give it back, I promise. But until next time, that is the wrap up of round 1 of this Clash of the Cartoons. Make sure
Modern
you tune
edition.
in. Facts. Well, totally. All 4 rounds
Facts,
are done
actually.
now. So that first round's done. If you missed any of the videos, make sure you go back.
Link will be somewhere.
It'll be in the playlist on that side. Just click, click, click. Till then, man, we'll come back with round 2. Be safe.
Peace.